jail-free card. Like blood somehow erases everything they did, or didn't do. I didn't block them. I didn't rage post. I just stayed silent. But silence, apparently, wasn't enough. The following week, I came home from a client meeting and saw a familiar car parked across the street from my house. A silver Honda Civic. The same one my parents used to drive. I stared at it for a good 5 minutes before I even turned into the driveway. There was no mistaking it. And sure enough, sitting on the porch with a Tupperware container of what I assumed was guilt-laced banana bread, was my mother. She stood up when I got out of the car. "Oh my God, you look so good," she said, arms already reaching. I didn't hug her. I just looked at her like a stranger, because that's what she was. "Mom," I said quietly. "Why are you here?" She had the nerve to smile like this was just some casual drop-in. "I wanted to see you. It's been so long. I thought maybe we could talk. Catch up." I leaned against the doorframe and didn't move. "Is Nathan okay?" I asked. Her face flickered. And there it was. The reason. The real reason. Not love. No regret. Not even a half-hearted apology. "He and Alyssa lost their apartment," she said. "They fell behind on rent. The baby's on the way and they just need a place for a little while. Just until they get back on their feet. Your father thought maybe we could all stay here, just for a few months." I almost laughed. "You kicked me out with a trash bag and a note," I said slowly. "I begged you to listen to me, and you told me to learn something from it. And now you want me to give up my peace, my home, for the son you threw me away for?" She blinked. Like I'd slapped her. "It was complicated back then. We were just doing what we thought was right." "No," I cut in. "You were doing what was easiest. You believed whatever Nathan said because it made your life simpler. It didn't matter if it ruined mine." There was silence. For the first time, I saw something close to shame in her eyes. Then, defensiveness. "Well, we didn't know how things would turn out. You've clearly done well for yourself. So maybe it wasn't such a bad thing after all." That's right there. "They abandoned me, and now they wanted credit for it?" "You're not coming inside," I said firmly. "And you can tell Dad and Nathan and everyone else that this house doesn't have a spare room." She opened her mouth, probably to beg or guilt-trip me. But I was already turning the doorknob. That's when she said it. "You're being selfish." I paused. I turned back around, looked her in the eye and smiled. "No, Mom. I'm just done being useful to people who only remember I exist when they need something." Then I closed the door. She didn't knock again. That night I lay awake thinking about everything. The weight of what happened. The fact that they were bold enough to show up here, to ask for help, to act like we were still family after what they did. For a moment, I felt guilt creeping in. That old, familiar ache of what if I'm the bad one now. But I remembered the look on my mom's face that day at the principal's office, when Nathan lied about me hitting him. I remembered how she cried for him, how she never once looked at me with belief or love or even curiosity. Just disappointment. I remembered being dragged from my school, shoved out of my own home. I remembered the silence. I owed them nothing. Still, I wasn't done yet, because part of me wanted, not revenge exactly, but accountability. So I drafted a message, not to them, to my extended family. The cousins, aunts, uncles, people who had heard their version of events for years. People who thought I was troubled, rebellious, angry. I told them everything. I told them about the car crash, the fake confession, the trash bag on the porch, the years of silence, the Tupperware visit. I even attached a screenshot of the text Nathan had sent me years ago, the one where he bragged about how easy it was to get rid of me. I hit send. And for once, I didn't feel afraid. The message took about an hour to ripple through the family group chat. I had muted it years ago, but suddenly my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. "Aunt Marie. Is this real? I never knew this happened to you. Uncle Leo. Your parents said you ran away. That you were doing drugs. Cousin Denise. I always wondered why you disappeared. I'm so sorry. That text from Nathan is disgusting. Message